Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna edit a couple more files from this shoot with Rosina, and this was in the before couple months already. Like these are the old photos. Since right now it's staying home, I'm just gonna edit more old photos. So the first thing I'm gonna do is adjust, and last time I can choose the choice of the standard also. So if we want the standard Sony camera profile, or if you don't want, you want the Adobe color right now. Let's start with the standard just to be originally from the picture. The other thing I want to edit is the green color. We can reduce the green so that it's not that strong, like this, so that the tone is more like in harmony to each other. So aqua, and then the yellow I can leave it slightly off a little bit, kind of like that. Set up all the tones in the similar frequency, and you can see here there's some blue. I'm gonna reduce the blue also. So the first step, I'm trying to reduce the adjust the color. The next step, adjust the highlights, and then let me smooth it out a little bit. So I'm gonna smooth the shadow and the face right here, and then do a little bit of patching. And let me smooth back here. So this is blur out area is fine. Must smooth a little more in the forehead area. Okay, so after the smoothing, I will do the portraiture 3 later also. So let me increase the contrast, reduce slightly, -5 the exposure. Okay, so next one I'm gonna do is the 4:5 crop in a little bit more here. Okay, so everything looks nice and smooth. And next thing I'm gonna do is portraiture 3. So once you choose what you want to mask, it creates a mask on the face so that it creates a smooth looking. And then you can see that the file already changed to the TIFF file. So let me export it out, double check the texture is fine. So the texture is fine. The next one I'm gonna do is because it's a similar style, I'm gonna paste these two in files, reduce the exposure slightly a little bit more, and I can reduce the blue. And let me adjust the 4:5 crop in here, and leave some headroom on top right here, and then do some patching. So after the patching, I'm gonna slightly smooth the skin a little bit more here before I'm doing the portraiture 3. And I can see that there's still a little bit shadow in the eyes area. I'm gonna remove that also. So once you zoom out, you will see what else do you need to adjust on there. And I'm gonna adjust slightly a little bit of the eyeshadow right here, and then smooth it out right after that. So basically smooth out the eyeshadow and adjust the framing, leave a little bit more headroom on top, and then that's it. Let me do a portraiture 3 after this. Okay, portraiture 3, select the area that the skin color area, and then do a export. After this, export it out. Okay, so next one. Okay, so let me do some skin patching first. So usually just patch the skin next to each other so it's the same similar color and tone and the lighting. So don't move it too far away from other skin. So let me adjust here. And for the smaller area, after the patch, you can just smooth it out after the patch. And you can see the Sony IAF is locked on the right side of these eyes, and this side has a little bit off, but because it's this side is closer to the camera, the Sony A7 III automatically locked on the IAF on these eyes, and it's pretty accurate. So far from all these 3 cameras that I'm using right now, the Sony still have the best IAF so far. So I think other cameras are catching up already, and I can see the Canon also improve a lot in the IAF, so it's sharp also. So okay, so let me add it a little bit more. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna do is adjust the cropping. So this side the area is very small, this side has a lot of negative area. So when I'm cropping, either you leave don't crop the hand, or you can crop into the hand if you want to be more center a little bit, or sacrifice a little bit more headroom for these cases. And because the Instagram is 4x5 vertical crop, so and make sure that it's near this area. So I slightly adjust the cropping into the hand. Sometimes you can do it like this, cropping a little bit is fine, because the main area is still here, to have a balance on the left and right hand side. So because if you create more headroom on the Instagram grid, but if you have a full width, you should crop leave more room in the bottom as well. But because the main focus is on the head, is fine if you crop up a little bit more in this case. So because sometimes it might be too tight in the frame, and it's better to have some room on top as well. So I will leave it this one here and then do a portraiture 3. And then that's it. So once it finished, I'm gonna export it out to the local folder. When you export, I always have this 100% JPEG setting on. Some people ask in the Instagram what's the JPEG setting in the Lightroom. I'm just put it on 100% in the JPEG setting. So that's it. I will have more editing coming up. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.